Hello, hello. Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss about the lecture number 19, few numericals based on the Van 't Hoff factors. Right. We are going to discuss about few numericals based on the Van 't Hoff factors, friends. Just listen here. The first numerical is we are using the 2 gram of benzoic acid, 2 gram of benzoic acid, that is C6H5COOH, dissolved in 25 gram of benzene, shows depression in freezing point equal to 1.62 Kelvin. Molar depression constant for benzene is 4.9 Kelvin kilogram per mole. What is the percentage association? Percentage of association of acid if it forms dimer in solution. If it forms dimer in solution. So we are using, students, here the 2 gram of benzoic acids are dissolved in a 25 gram of benzene. 2 gram the less amount, so that's why it is solute. 25 gram it is the large amount, so it is a solvent. Then depression of freezing point delta Tf is equal to 1.62 Kelvin molar depression. For benzene 4 point, the depression constant means, students, the Kf is 4.96 Kelvin kilogram per mole. What is the percentage of association of acid if it is dimer? Let's see, students. First you have to separate the given data. Wb 2 gram, Wa 25 gram, that is so this is the solute, and it is the solvent. Delta Tf 1.62, Kf 4.9 Kelvin kilogram per mole. What would be the molar mass Mb, and what would be the percentage of association? Percentage of association. So our formula, students, delta Tf is equal to Kf into Wb into 1000 whole divided by Mb into Wa. So delta Tf we know that 1.62, 4.9 Kf 2 gram solute, 1000 as it is. Mb we want to calculate 25 gram is solvent. Mb is equal to 4.9 into 2 into 1000 divided by 1.62 into 225. That is 9800 into 40.5. Then Mb value is 24 to 41.97. This is the molar mass of the solute. 241.97. This is the molar mass of solute. Right, friends? Okay, we have to calculate here. The other things are given. We have to calculate here the molar mass. Right? Molar mass. We have to calculate here molar mass. This is the molar mass. If this molar mass, if you are calculate based on the Van 't Hoff factor, then association of benzoic acid in benzene, 2 moles of benzoic acid, we are using example only 2 moles, C6H5COOH, dissociate into C6H5COOH whole twice. Initial it is 1 moles, it is 0. Equilibrium it is 1.6, it is x by 2. X by 2 moles is associated. It means the 1 mole from which x moles are dissociated. X mole dissociated means it turns into 1 mole, that is x by 2. Half moles they are converted. 2 moles here they may consider here the 1 mole in which the 2 moles are dissociated. 2 moles means the after association it turns into 1 mole. Here 2 means here 1, here 100 means here 50, 1000 means here 500. So it is x by 2. Right, friends? So let's see the I factor. We have to calculate the I factor here. 1 minus x plus x by 2, 1 is equal to I is equal to 1 minus x by 2. Yes, friends. for calculating, now we have to calculate here the x value, sorry, I value. What is the value of I? Afterwards, we calculate the x value. Right, students? Okay, let's see, students. Already we know that in the last previous class, I means normal molar mass whole divided by abnormal molar mass. Normal molar mass, that is 122, 122. Normal molar mass is 122. Normal molar mass is 122. Okay, tell me how we calculate this 122? How we calculate this 122? 122 calculate, students, by using C6H5COOH, benzoic acid, students. How many carbon? 6 carbons, atomic mass 12. 6 carbon, atomic mass 12. Here 5 hydrogen, atomic mass 1. Again 1 carbon, atomic mass 12. 2 oxygen, atomic mass 16, and the 1 hydrogen, atomic mass 1. So 72 plus 5 plus 12 plus 32 plus 1. How much is it, students? That is, our answer is 122. So that is the normal molar mass. If we are calculate molar mass by using formula, then it becomes 122, students. Right, students? It is 122. But actually we got here, how much we got? On this example, we got that is 241.97. 241.97, that is the abnormal molar mass. We got abnormal 241.97. It means the abnormal molar mass different from the actual molar mass. Both are different here. Abnormal molar mass is different from the actual molar mass. So Van't Hoff factor is 0.506. It is the difference between the, right. So it means this moles 122 grams in a 241.97. The how many grams are difference here? The 0.506 grams moles are present in this 241 grams. 122 gram of benzoic acids present in 241. How many gram they are present here? 0.50 grams are present here. 122 gram of benzoic acid in 241.97 gram. 241.97 in the 241.97 gram, in which how many moles of benzoic acid are present? That is 0.506 moles of benzoic acids are present. Right, students? 241.97 contain 0.506 gram of benzoic acid. Right, students? So I value we got this one, that is 0.506. So again we know that this formula. Now only we find this formula by using this equation. Right, students? Okay, let's see. Y is equal to 1.1 minus x by 2. I means 0.506 is equal to 1 minus x by 2. X by 2 is equal to, we have to this 0.506 are taken on the right hand side, student. That is, it becomes 1 minus 0.56. Now it becomes 0.494 x by 2. So 2 is multiplied with this value, means we got x value is 0.988. Yes, students. So this is one of the example, students, for about the Van't Hoff factors. I hope you understood. Right. So in this case, first we are calculating the molar mass, students. Whatever the molar mass is there. So in this molar mass, according to this equation, the dimer, it forms dimer. Molar mass, it forms dimer, means we have to calculate the dimer molar mass when we compare with the normal molar mass. Dimer molar mass when we compare with the abnormal molar mass. What is the difference here? We have to calculate it here. Right, students? Let's see next example. Okay, friends, next example is calculate the Van't Hoff factors and dissociation constant of fluoroacetic acid when 19.5 gram of fluoroacetic acid dissolved in 500 gram of water. Depression in the freezing point of water 1 degree Celsius. Okay, students, we have to calculate the Van't Hoff factors, dissociation constant. So in this Van't Hoff factor dissociation constant, we are using fluoroacetic acid, that is 19.5 gram, that is a solute. 19.5 gram is the mass, dissolved in 500 gram of water. Dissolved in 500 gram of water. So what is the freezing point difference we have to calculate here? We have to calculate the what is the freezing point difference. So we have to calculate the depression in the freezing point is 1 degree Celsius. Right? So this is also this equation, this example also similar to the previous example, students. So we are using here WB is the mass of solute, students. This is the solute, and WA is the solvent, students. Kf is depression constant 19.5 gram, the solute, dissolved in 500 gram of water, solvent. Depression constant of water. Water is there, so water depression constant is a constant, students. This is the value is constant for water. Depression is constant for this water. Delta TF is 1 degree Celsius, considered as a 1 Kelvin. So MB, we have to calculate here MB. Mass is given, mass of solute is given, mass of solvent is given, molar mass is not given. So we have to calculate here the molar mass. So this molar mass, when we compare with the abnormal molar mass, right? When this observed molar mass can be this is the calculated molar mass. This calculated molar mass are comparing with the observed molar mass. Then what kind of difference we will be observed? That is we have to calculate here, students. Let's see. So formula directly given here, taken here. MB is equal to KF into WB into 1000 delta TF into WA. KF 1.86 into 19.5 WB 1000 as it is, delta TF is 1 degree Celsius Kelvin, and so students, the observed molar mass is 72.54. Next, if we calculate by using formula, that is CS2FCOH, then we got the 78 gram. The carbon 2 time, carbon 1 time, atomic mass 12, hydrogen 2 times, atomic mass 1, fluorine 1 time, atomic mass 19, carbon 1 time, atomic mass 12, oxygen 2 time, atomic mass 16, hydrogen 1 time, atomic mass 1. So totally we are calculated by using formula, that is 78 gram. So Van 't factor is equal to calculated molar mass by observed molar mass. So it means what are the observed molar mass? The observed molar mass per unit, how many calculated molar mass are present? So that is we are comparing here. So 78.2 gram, 78 gram divided by 72 gram. The 78 is the molar mass, calculated molar mass, and 72 is the observed molar mass. So then we got the I value is 1. Yes, friends. Next, student, the fluoroacetic acid dissociated from the fluoroacetate ion and hydrogen ion. This type of example we have done in the equilibrium chapter, students. The many examples we have done in the equilibrium chapter. So this is the initial, students. Initial, that is considered as a x moles. To form it, the initial it is 0 0 because it cannot be dissociated, so that's why it is 0 moles 0 moles. At the time of equilibrium, the 1 moles from which x moles are dissociated, that x mole transform into acetate ion, fluoroacetate ion, and hydrogen ion. Questions. At the dynamic equilibrium, student, that is the 1 minus x total number of moles by before dissociation, total number of moles after dissociation and before dissociation. This formula we written here, total number of moles before dissociation. Before dissociation is 1 minus x plus x plus x divided by 1. 1 means the total number of moles after dissociation. Students, after dissociation. So I is equal to 1 plus x. The finally x is get cancelled, so I is equal to 1 plus x. We know the I value, students. I value is 1.0753. So whatever we are here calculating, students. Whatever we are here calculating 1.0753, students. 753. So this value 1.0753, that is 1 plus x. So x is equal to the 1.0753 taken as the right hand side, students. So that becomes 1 minus 1.0753. Finally we got the x values 0.0753 by subtracting 1. So dissociation constant, students. Dissociation we constant we have to find here dissociation constant, because the calculate the in question they given calculate the Van der factor in dissociation constant. So dissociation constant means, students, we have to use here Ka. Already we know that Ka is the dissociation constant, the acid, it is a weak acid, so it is taken as A here. Dissociation constant K, A stand for this small a stand for the acid. That is product by reactant. The product is fluoroacetic acid CH2CO minus CH2CO minus H plus H plus. Right, students? Next, the whole divided by reactant, that is CH2FCOH, CH2FCOH, and the concentration X, C into 1 minus X. So Cx dot Cx whole divided by C into 1 minus X. So that is the concentration C, it is a molality. W by MB 1000 by WA, WB 19.5 divided by 78 gram. 78 is the calculated molar mass by using formula 1000 by 500. So then we got the molality is the 0.5 students, 0.5. See the 0.5 concentration, right? The students 0.5. Then put C, this concentration also, this molality also considered as a M. The concentration C, it is sometimes also considered as the number of moles, students. Number of moles is either you use C or N. N is the number of moles, small n, number of moles, or C, students. So I am using here the put C value in equation 1. The equation 1 we got Cx into Cx, C into 1 minus X, C square into X square, C get cancelled, Cx 1 minus X. So C is the number of moles, 0.5 moles. So that is the 0.5 into 0.0753 whole square, 1 minus 0.0753, 0.5 into multiplying we got 0.0567. Right, students? So afterwards the 0.924 divided by this multiplication we got the dissociation constant of the weak acid is 0.030. This percentage, the acid, the fluoroacetic acid is dissociation constant. How much dissociation can be occurs to attain the equilibrium? How much dissociation occurs to attain the equilibrium? This percentage is dissociated. 0.0030 percentage it dissociated to attain the equilibrium because it is the weak acid. Right, students? So whatever the weak acid is there, the weak acid which is partially dissociated. If it dissociate partially means the few molecules are dissociated to attain the equilibrium. Afterwards, they are again the equilibriums are attained here. Right, students?